All right, so here we are. We're going to adjust the chain tension on this Rebel 500. So first of all, you just slacken off the nut. You don't need to loosen it. That's it. That's probably fine. Seriously, you don't need to. No, it's probably too loose now.
Too loose now.
Take it back.
Take it back. Take it back. All right, there we go.
All right. So chain is really loose. Good news is the spec is written right on the swing arm. But if we see here, that's probably double the amount it should be.
It's too much play there.
Yeah. So this bike's brand new. It's only got about 5,000 Ks on it. So the chain won't have any tight spots. We're not going to have to sit there rotating the wheel. But most bikes do have the chain tension written on the swing arm. As you can see there on the right-hand side, it says 30 mil of free play. It's probably close to about 50 or 60. So now that the axle's loosened off, we need to undo this nut here on both sides of the swing arm. So there's one here.
Does it have to be all the way out or just loosen?
No, you just have to loosen it off because it's a lock nut, and do the other side.
What? That was hand loose.
Well, it doesn't matter, it's just a lock nut.
That's not very good. Maybe that's why it's no good. Right, that's loose. Nice.
Now,
loose.
What you have to do is get that Allen key, and you're going to do this side first.
Righty. Now we're looking at this notch here, yeah? So it's got to be in the green.
Don't worry about the notch right now, because that just tells you your chain wear.
And then you got the stuff here, where you got 1, 2, 3, 4 lines showing. On the other side, there's only 3 lines showing. These notches here indicate.
I don't worry too much about that, because most bikes, the notches don't line up anyway.
Yeah.
What you're going to do is put the Allen key in.
Yeah.
And you're going to tighten it, not loosen it.
Yep, tighten it.
But at the same time, you're going to feel the chain tension. So if you do half a turn, which means it'll face the top. Yep, keep going.
There.
Well, that's not a half a turn. Keep going. Yep. Now check the chain tension again.
Still pretty loose.
Yep. So keep going. So do another half a turn.
Okay, another half. So from the bottom to the top.
Yep. Now check the chain tension again. It's getting better.
Yeah.
Now stop. Okay. Do 2 half turns on the other side. And if it gets tight.
Bottom.
Yep. And if it gets tight, it means we have to loosen up the lock nut a bit more.
It's pretty loose actually, the turn.
I know, but if it does tighten. Okay. So now both sides are even still.
Yeah.
The idea is to keep it even.
Okay.
So
let's go another half.
Just do it again for me. Okay, I reckon another half a turn and we should be okay. Actually, it might even be too much. Check it. No, that's pretty good.
So you're going to do half a turn on
this side? So half a turn on the other side.
Okay, let's do that. Let's even it out.
Yep.
Looks good.
Yep. Check the chain tension one more time, because when the axle moves...
Now you need to rotate the chain and check it all the way across the whole length of the chain.
Only on an older chain. This bike's brand new, so you don't have to worry about that.
Well, that's a lot tighter than it was before. Should we go again? A quarter
now,
turn or something?
No, you don't have to make it tighter. It has to have some tension, some looseness.
Yeah.
So when you did that, because I'm not touching it,
yeah,
did you feel any tension, or was it still loose but only moving 30 mil?
It's only like moving a little, so there's not much tension on there to the feel of it.
All right, I reckon that seems okay.
Yeah?
Yep. So now,
lock it up.
You tighten up the axle.
Or do you lock this first?
Yeah, we'll tighten up the axles first, and then and then we'll lock those up. So Sasha's using the universal nut cutter.
Yep.
And tightening up the axle.
2 German spec.
Yeah, good and tight.
Good and tight. Let's go one more.
And I'll double check. I'll double check that it's good and tight.
Now this is just hand tight as well, not too much.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, they're just lock nuts. So.
Okay, that'll do.
Yep. And other side?
Didn't need too much.
No, it doesn't need too much. It's only a lock nut. It's only holding that the tension in place, because the axle's tightened in now, so it doesn't matter. That's it. Chain's adjusted. Now that took like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that looks good. No, it's much better than it was before. Definitely.
Yeah. That took like 10 minutes to do, and when you get better at it, it'll take 5. Here we are riding Sasha's Rebel 500. Wow, I've never ridden one before. It's such a tiny little cruiser. We're just going to go around the block, mind the lack of gear and gloves and all that stuff. Indicators on that side. Funny. Just going to head down here and seems pretty okay to me. Sash was complaining about really dodgy gear changes. I adjusted his clutch free play a few weeks ago. People are assholes, and that's why you should wear your gear all the time. So Sash was complaining about dodgy gear changes. I'm going to get him to put some gear on and take the bike for a ride now, because it seems to be okay for me. I have a very small suspicion Sash needs to put some air in his tyres. So Sash is a new rider. He thought, well, you just get the bike serviced and they take care of things and that's it, the end. No. Check your tyres every week, ladies and gentlemen. Check your chain tension.
How was it?
Like that. It was fine for me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not too heavy clicking?
Not for me.
I wasn't making a pump.
No. But I mean, like, you know, it could be riding like experience as well.
Yeah.
But you should take it for a quick, just like I did then. I just went to the roundabout, chucked the Yui and came back just to feel it. All
I
right.
have to put my fucking helmet on, pants on.
All right, into the garage.
Yeah, just right.
But it seemed okay for me.
Right up to the mat.
Anyway, folks, there you go. Well, folks, that brings us to the end of this video. Leaving Sasha's place with a belly full of food and beer, of course. And Sasha's bike is now shifting gears nice and cleanly. Well, for me anyway. I didn't really find it posed any particular problems. So I hope you enjoyed today's video on how to adjust your chain tension on a Rebel 500. It's pretty much the same procedure on most bikes. Oh, what's going on here? But on that note, folks, remember to keep it twisted. Good safety shoes, by the way, standard Australian issue.
Always make sure you have your Australian safety shoes on.
That's it. It's a taint. We're going to adjust your taint, Sash. Bend over.
Yeah. Okay.
And
hopefully, you know, we won't be shaving more nuts.
Well, I'll teach you how to use a universal nut for one day. Thanks for watching, folks.